Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you need a mat, which you should lay out on the floor like this, side on to me. Some water for hydration and some space to move in. We are going to work on legs, core, and more. So let's get started with a warm-up. We'll start standing for our leg work and then move to the floor after that for some concentrated core training. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders with your toes pointing straight ahead. Lengthen out through your waistline. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. Big deep breath in, reach both hands up. Pull your right elbow down, reach up left. Inhale. Left elbow down, reach up right. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Roll your shoulders back 2 times in a semi-squat. Down and up. Just halfway down, just a semi-squat to start to warm up the lower body. And go a little deeper. Squatting down, hands are on the thighs. 2 more. Good, now squat down, hold it there, reach across to the left. Swivel the right foot. Now go to the right, swivel the left foot. Side to side reach. Let's warm up some of those rotary muscles in your torso. This loosens up the hips and upper back. Reach all the way out. Pull back through your opposite elbow. Keep a proud chest. Strong, firm core muscles. Brace firmly through your midsection. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big deep breath in. Reach both hands up. Take your wrist. Pull up and over. Other side. Pull up and over. Come back to the center. Pull both elbows back. Bring your hands down. Bring your feet wide. Squat down in the center and come up. Now squat down to the right and come up. Squat down to the left and come up. Squat down to the center and come up. To the right, shift. Shift to the left and come up. Now open your toes out and bring your heels in. Squat down into a sumo squat. You're going to see a sumo squat in today's class, so I want to loosen up some of those muscles that might be tight, that could restrict your movement. Squat down and press your knees back. Now drop your right shoulder down, press your right knee back, look over your left shoulder. Other side, look over your right shoulder as you press the left knee back. Let's repeat that one more time each side. Press back and press back. Come back to the center, press both knees back. Squat down, bring your toes forward. Squat down, lift up, roll your shoulders back. Big deep breath in as you bring your feet a little closer together. Pull down through your right elbow, reach up left. Inhale, both hands up. Pull down through your left elbow, reach up right. Both hands up, bring your hands down. Roll your shoulders back. One more time. We are warmed up and ready to go. I'm going to start my timer. We do each move for about 45 seconds. You'll have about 20 seconds transition time in between. So we'll do plenty of reps to get a maximal training effect. We do 3 moves, then we repeat those 3 moves, and then so we've got 3 sets of 3 moves. Well, it's 3 moves and then you repeat it for a second set. So 3 sets of 6, I guess. You know what I mean. Let's bring your feet hip distance apart. Have your feet straight ahead and hip distance. Lunge your left leg back, reach up. and step in. Other side. Reach and step in. Reach up and step in. Reaching up engages the muscles in the back of your body. So this is good for your posture. Reach up. Arc the arms up. Thumbs up, palms in. Hands are shoulder distance. Last one. Last one on the other side. Very good. Now, take your weight onto your right leg and kickstand your left foot so that you're on the ball of the foot and your heel is lifted. You've got 80% of your weight on your right leg. Soften the right knee, hands on the thighs. Lift your chest, hinge at the hips, and come up. As you hinge forward to the hips, sit back through the hips. So it doesn't feel like you're going to fall forward. You feel balanced. You want to make this a little bit more challenging? Bring your hands to your opposite shoulder and go a little deeper. Always hinging at the hips rather than bending at the waistline. You've got 80% of your weight in your right leg. Brace your core. Sit back each time. One more. Now bring your feet wide apart. We're going to do that sumo squat we did in the warm-up. Your toes are turned out to 10 and 2 if you were standing on a clock. Start off with your hands on your thighs. Squat down and come up. Sit back through your hips. Now, we're going to add an alternating arm raise. Reach up and come down. Now the other side. Reach and come down. Palm of your hand faces in. Brace your core muscles. Press the arm back behind you so you feel your shoulder muscles, the muscles in your back engaging. One more. And come up. Whew. Okay, that was our first set. Now we do those same 3 exercises. The kickstand hinge will be on the other side. Feet hip distance apart, comfortably apart, not together. Lunge your left leg back, arms up. Reach and come up. Other side. Bend your back knee, sink down, reach your hands up, step back onto the ball of your foot rather than the whole of the foot. Bend that back knee, dip down with the back knee and you'll get good depth, and that's going to be maximally effective for your legs, especially for your glutes. Last one, and come up. Shake out the legs a little bit. Kickstand hinge, other side. Left leg is the working leg. Stand on your left leg, kickstand the right foot so your heel is lifted. 80% of your weight is in the left leg. Left knee soft. Hands on the thighs. Lift your chest. Hinge and lift up. Now you start with the hands on the thighs. You have the option to bring your hands to your opposite shoulders, so you're working your torso muscles, your core, a little harder. Sit back each time. Keep your chin off your chest. Your core is braced. Sit back each time. One more. Very nice. Sumo squat with an alternating arm raise. Bring your feet wide, standing on a clock at 10 and 2. Let's start with your hands on your thighs. Here we go. Squat and lift up. Sit back each time. There's a little hinge forward. Now take your right hand, reach. Left hand reaches. Reach right up and press back till you feel a stretch through your armpit and a strengthening, a contraction in your back, your mid-back muscles. Sit back. Last one. Okay, let's go to the mat. We've got a plank. Come down to one knee and then onto your other knee, onto your mat. Forearm plank. We start kneeling. So come onto your forearms. Tuck your toes under. Lengthen the spine. Brace your core. Now lift one knee up and down. Other knee up and down. Now you can keep going just like this. Slow alternating knee lift. And when you come down, lightly rest the knee on the floor. You want to make this a little bit more challenging. Take both knees at the same time. Down and up. Touch them down very lightly, like you're resting them on a lily pad and you don't want the lily pad to sink into the water. Lift the knees and touch them lightly. Lift the knees, touch them lightly. One more time. Lift the knees and touch lightly. Come down. Come up into all fours. Bird dog. Opposite arm and leg stretches. Bring your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Opposite arm and leg stretches. Stays there and comes down. Other side. Stretch, hold, and come down. Let's repeat that. Stretch, hold, and come down. Thumb up, palm in, arm and leg stretch to opposite ends of the room and come down. Stretch out and come down. Stretch out and come down. Okay, come onto your side. We have a side bridge or an option for side plank. Side bridge is going to be easier, especially on your core and shoulders. So press your shoulder so it's away from the ear. Elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Bring your legs back in an L shape. Stack your shoulders and lift the hips into a side bridge. Now to make it a side plank, you can straighten both legs and lift the knees. Your option to make it more challenging. Or stay on your knees. I'm going to stay on my knees. Keep your chest lifted and reach your arm up. Got 15 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, come down. Okay. Roll your shoulder back. Shake out the arm a little bit. We're going to do a second plank, a second bird dog, and a second side bridge on the other side. So come back onto your forearms. Tuck your toes under. Rest on your knees. Bring your shoulders over your elbows. We start off lifting one knee and touching it down. Then the other knee, touching it down. or both legs together and down. So your choice, one at a time or both together. Both together is going to be more challenging. Keep your core firmly braced. You're not sagging in the middle like an old mattress. Keep the back of your head lifted. Almost there. Make sure you're breathing. One more. And come down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers. That takes some of the pressure out of your wrists. Knees under the hips. Opposite arm and leg. Stretch out. Hold. And come down. Other side. Stretch. And come down. Stretch. Opposite ends of the room. And come down. Reach. Away. And come down. Lift up level with the torso, but not higher. Hip square and level. Last one. Reach. And come down. Let's go to the side bridge on the other side. Okay. Probably one of the more challenging exercises for the core, the side bridge. And again, you can do it as a side plank if you want that extra additional challenge. So elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Shoulder presses away from the ear. Lift the hips. Now to make it a side plank, you straighten the legs and lift the knees off the floor. But you can stay on your knees if you prefer. I prefer this on my knees. Keep your chest open and reach the hand up. Hips square and stacked. Shoulders square and stacked. Look forward. You'll feel a strong contraction through the side body. And maybe even the side of your hip as well. 3, 2, 1, come down. Okay, now we have some exercises you're going to do on your back. So to get there, come onto your side and roll back. Center yourself on your mat. Dead bug is our first move. Let's just have a little stretch of our low back. Pull your knees in. And now bring your legs like you're sitting in a chair at 90 degrees. Bring both hands onto both knees. Same side. Same side. As arm and leg stretch out and come down. Other side. Inhale and exhale. Push your hand into your knee, push your knee into your hand. Exhale as you come up. Keep your back from moving. Brace your core. One more each side. Now place your feet on the floor. All right, have your feet close to your bottom. Bring one leg up. It doesn't matter which leg. Just bring one leg up. Flex your other ankle. Up and down with the hips. Like you're making a footprint on the ceiling with the leg that's up. That knee is slightly bent. Push up through your heel and down through your heel. Keep your hips square and level. Come up as high as you can. Come up high if you can. Keep your hips square and level 3 more. 1. Last 2. Here's the last one. Very good. Bring both feet down. Shake out that leg a little bit. Now, have your feet close to your bottom. Keep the palms of your hands facing up and press your shoulder blades down and back. Brace your core muscles. Tighten your core. Lift one leg up, about 1/2 inch off the floor, and down. Other leg up and down. Now, so up, down, with no motion. You want to make this a little bit harder. Lift up, and down, down. Once you've seen it, look straight up at the ceiling. Up, and down, down, or up, down, down. Up, down, down is more challenging than up, down, down. One more. Good. Dead bug. Come back so that you're sitting in a chair. Feet off the floor, knees bent. Hug them in for a second and bring your hands onto the fronts of your knees. Push your hands into your knees. Now, same side arm and leg pulls out and in. Together. Push your hand into your knee and push your knee into your hand. Keep the back of your neck long. Slightly tuck your chin. Here's the last one. Feet down. Palms of your hands face up. Roll your shoulders back. Take your other leg up. Flex the ankle and press the ankle of the foot that's on the floor. Let's lift the hips. Up and slowly down. Once you've seen it, look straight up. Make a footprint on the ceiling with the leg that's up. Dig your heel into the floor with the working leg. The working leg is the leg that's down. Push your heel into the floor to lift your hips up as high as you can get them. Keep your hips square and level. Shoulders down and back. 2 more. 1 more. All right, baby walks. Now you have 2 options. If you're not sure what they are, take a look. Use the first option, up, down, up, down. That's your easier option. Your core is braced. Second option, up, and down, down. All right, join me now. Whichever version is right for you. Keep your abdominals braced. So as the leg lifts, the back doesn't pop up off the mat into an arched position. Up, and down, down. Once you've seen it, look straight up. One more. And down. Whew, okay. We're done. Let's stretch. Bring your arms straight out to the side in a T. Palms face up. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your feet into your bottom and have your feet and knees touching. Slowly lower towards me. And lift up. Now lower away from me. and lift up. Do it again. Slowly lower and lift up. Slowly lower and lift up. And again, slowly lower and lift up. Slowly lower and lift. Okay, take one leg, pull it in, straighten your other leg, and feel that lovely stretch. Front of the other thigh and hip, and in the back of this thigh. Hug it in, that feels good on your lower back. Circle the ankle, circle it the other way, and then stretch up, stretching the back of your thigh, your hamstring, and bend the knee. Other side, pull the thigh in, and stretch the other leg out. Circle your ankle, circle it the other way, and then flex the ankle and stretch up, stretching out the back of your hamstring, the back of the thigh, the hamstring, and bend the knee. Hug your knees in to your body, let the tailbone curl up a little. Place your feet on the floor, roll onto your side. And let's just do a shoulder stretch before we stand up. Walk your knees towards the back end of your mat. Walk your hands forward. Press down through your chest and shoulders. You'll feel a stretch in your armpits, maybe even in your chest as well. Let your head either rest on the mat or hang in between your arms. It depends on your flexibility whether your head touches. Keep your hips high. Walk your hands in. And now bring one leg forward. Pause here for a second. Tuck your toes under. And now stand up into a squat. Squat. Stay here for a moment and let your blood pressure normalize so you don't get dizzy when you stand up. And now come up. I find I always have to squat before I actually stand up. I get a little dizzy. Maybe it's the same for you. It's a good habit to come halfway up before you fully stand. Bring your feet comfortably apart. Take a big deep breath in, reaching up. Take your wrist. Pull up and over. Other side. Pull up and over. Come back to the center. Pull your elbows back and hands come down. Now easy rotation. Swivel the foot. Let the arms just swing and tap the body. Easy rotation. One more each side. Release the heel. Let the arms swing. Come back to the center. Step your feet wide. Press your hips forward and shift across to the right. Lift up and press your hips forward. Shift across to the left. Stretching your right inner thigh. Lift up and press your hips. Roll both shoulders back and step your feet comfortably apart, wherever that is. Tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder and let's stretch the side of your neck. Let's go to the other side. And again, side of the neck and side of the neck. Come up. Big deep breath in, reaching up. Exhale, open through your chest and shoulders. And bring your hands down. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. Reach up right, stretch the right side of your body. Reach up left, stretch the left side of your body. Roll your shoulders back. We are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great class and you feel strong, centered,